Hello my friends, great news, this is Eric, let's get it started. You'll have a nice one. Border Guard detachments of Romania had been tracking around 32,000 people crossing their border without proper registration from the start of special military operation. Tisa River is full of bodies for those not making it alive, escaping the Ukrainian sad circus. Perhaps most ironic is one of those deals where a postal worker making it in, mostly one piece, except his kidneys. They failed after his crossing due to severe conditions he had to face. Doesn't bother him for now, as man was relieved in his conversation with close relatives. He was, in his own words, feel finally so free. That's quite sacrificial to avoid that worthless conflict Zelensky and his lib-left puppeteers continue with relentlessness. But with European bureaucrats, there is no hiding place for those avoiding the bloodshed, not with certainty. There is enough initiative to stop any conscription-age males from seeking shelter in European nations. Here's what Ylva Johansson has to say. In my opinion, it's absurd that persons that are not permitted to leave Ukraine do it often in misconduct of the national jurisdiction code, and for some reason they are immediately permitted to seek of asylum and granted all these privileges. At the same time, known journalist and military pundit Dmitry Snegerov, in his interview to News Live, has described Western partners as warmongers who are interested in prolonging the mess as much as they could. Like in Yerevan summit, where some European leaders were clear demanding bodies for service in exchange for weapons they provide. Quite soon after, all kinds of armchair history buffs and other scum, media loudmouth ones, launched endorsement marches to justify changes in drafting age. Seems like strange friend-zone drama with European Union leaving Ukraine forever an ally while the nation does its best to be Western battering ram and its shield. This comes with corrupt oligarchs like Mindich trying to sue Ukrainian state for sanctions that were applied on such after scandal, considering major energy suppliers. Now they try to tear up Zelensky like ungrateful pests they are. These practices Ukrainian authorities use to fill up their army aren't anything unusual, and they seem to do their good homework in imitating historical despots to the letter. Like this take. In 16th century British Empire, there was Elizabeth I trailblazing it with fleet maintenance codexes that allowed to take any available male for naval service, even per drying cards. Similar in 1708 Prussia, where ruling monarch Friedrich Wilhelm I turned to forced complement of military regular formations, as high-ranking troops were tasked to literally catch people from urban streets, fill in the fortresses, and then transfer poor ones to recruitment officials. These high-ranking members of army had overseen small areas where they ruled, either leaving recruits, taking them out with bail, or giving them out to areas where they're lacking. These manhunts were severely crippling local industries because working masses avoided busy streets. It might be with Ukraine following them. Think with Cherkasy TCR officers who tried to move into locality but were ousted by angry mob who surrounded recruiters' vehicle and broke its windows. Cherkasy guerrillas move with purpose. Commendable. Others tried to earn cash by extortion, as Kharkov region crooks were discussing a street patrol to bully local driver for a large bribe to avoid dragging to TCR, but were sloppy. They found themselves in courtroom. But enraged people grew stronger, and those bootlickers feel it burning their hides. This comes with our battalion going hard against same bloody monsters who have turned their own nation into what can be described, without much overestimation, into a humongous concentration camp. With such compulsion, let's hope for great week ahead. Like, comment, subscribe. This is Eric, and see you all soon.